What a bunch of absolute snowflakes. Jimmy Kimmel Live has officially been pulled indefinitely by ABC following his comments about CK. That's right, the biggest threat to this nation, the Fifis. Yet another talk show host. Beware, guys, because apparently the most upsetting thing you can do to MAGA now is describe reality. Hey, MAGA, maybe if you stop acting like such pieces of you'll stop getting described as such. Ever think of that? I highly recommend you go watch the actual monologue because the fact that they got this upset about it is ridiculous. So what did he say about CK? Quote, "We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang trying to characterize this kid who unalived CK as anything other than one of them." End quote. He then went on to talk about and showed clips of how Trump was reacting, pointing out that he kept bringing up his ballroom construction and whatnot, pointing out that, yeah, it seems like he's real torn up about it. Then he talked about Kash Patel's kind of embarrassing tweets during the search for the suspect. And then he made a couple cracks about MTG and her response to this whole thing. That's it. But the portion he actually said about CK, the portion that was apparently so outrageous, yeah, that was it. And just so we're clear, when I say he was making cracks about Trump and MTG's reaction, I want you to remember that Jimmy Kimmel is the comedy equivalent of a cardigan. No disrespect, but we're not talking someone who's riding a particularly risky line here. The majority of the humor came from people's own self-awareness while watching the clips that he was providing. But apparently it was really upsetting to MAGA. Hey, aren't they supposed to be the pinnacle of red-blooded American manly men or something like that? Stop crying. This is embarrassing. Apparently, even just mentioning the guy's name is enough to get you canceled. Like, actually canceled. Not unfollowed on social media and whatnot. No, we're talking TV shows canceled. Or in this case, technically, indefinitely removed from the air. So you know what? I actually am kind of on board with this, guys. Let us never, ever, ever say that guy's name ever again. Not a single time. I agree. It is time that he and everything he stood for fades into obscurity. I don't want to hear another peep about that guy or any of the ideas he espoused. MAGA, you're onto something here. Never again should his name be uttered. Let us erase his name, his ideas, and his supporters from our collective memory. Let's make sure they never make it into a single history book out of sheer insignificance. By all means, do us all a favor and disappear. We would love nothing more to never have to speak or think about any of you ever again.